And good evening. Thank you for choosing GrapsTV and a blast from our past, the Sicko Show. I'm your host, the Matty Man. We have a phenomenal card lined up tonight, and in fact, when you are doing business, if you will, against Plea and the Alabama-Georgia game, yeah, it's going to be a long night there for some of the wrestling fans. Most people probably catch it on the playback, and that's where we will find let's see what we got here. And we got 3 minutes left before this thing actually queues up as well. But yeah, thanks for choosing Graps TV and a blast from the past. We call this the Sicko Show. The Sicko Show where everything started for Graps TV. I decided to revive it tonight because let's face it, guys. Let's face it. We've got a plea out there. We've got the Alabama-Georgia game as well. So, you know, there's a lot going on tonight. So the fact that we have viewers for Collision, which is going to be our show tonight, will be absolutely amazing. Tonight's the night for the real hardcore fans because a lot of people are probably going to catch this on a playback or something to that effect. Shout out to Tony Khan for going head-to-head with Alabama and Georgia. Wow. So not only are we going head-to-head, I think, with an NXT plea, we got Alabama and Georgia lined up as well. So it has been a creatively crazy day today on everything. There's a lot of news out there, but we'll get into that a little bit later on and so on and so forth. Of course, I got my highlighted matches tonight. I think that Commander and Kyle Fletcher is probably going to tear the house completely down tonight. Not to be outdone. Julia Hart, Jamie Hayter, those are our top two matches. Let me see if I can pull all the other matches here. Bear with me just 1 second while we start pulling all that because there's a couple of more that are announced. I didn't want to leave those hanging out there. Let's see here real quick. We got Hook and Eddie Kingston versus Big Bill and Brian Keith. And not to be outdone, Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, the Alained, going against Swirl. And we had one other one out here. We've got a trios match, Daniel Garcia, John Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli versus Kyle O'Reilly, Roddy Strong and Daddy Magic. And that's all tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we're going to make it right tonight. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get this party started. Not expecting a ton of viewers tonight. Once I looked at the scenario and everything, I'm like, I don't know about all this. But we're definitely going to be here. We're definitely going to talk wrestling. We're going to talk Collision. We're going to talk a lot of things. Let's see here. Let's go back that way. And there we go. Get that queued up. So I don't have to worry about that too much. We got the show queued up and everything. We're ready to rock and roll. It's a Saturday night and it's feeling right. Saturday night's all right for a good fight here tonight, and that's what we're looking forward to with AEW Collision here. Tony's got a pretty good slate on got a pretty good match card on the slate tonight here. Let's see what we come up with. Yeah, it's... And of course, it's leading in from Mortal Kombat, so we're definitely getting the people who did not care about football tonight. We'll see how that works out as well. Like, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get this party jumping, guys. Let's go. See here. Yep. It's going to be one of those nights. So let's just kick back, relax, put on our footwear, and see where everything, yeah. Let's see here. Oof. So if that's the case, a couple of y'all are coming in from YouTube. I'm looking for a Catherine shout out. I'm looking for a Reese shout out. Where are my chatters at tonight, guys? Where are they at? Where you at? Come on, man. Oof. All right, we've got approximately 3 more minutes before the show kicks off live and in living color. There's been a lot going on in the wrestling world. Unfortunately, I have not been on a lot of socials there. Thank you, Mundo. I see that share out there. I appreciate you, buddy. I have not seen a lot of socials this week. It has been crazy at work. Life is hitting me from all four corners. And, you know, we're getting it together. You know how that goes. Let's see here. Turn that up a little bit. There we go. And we're still in the fallout of All Out. So this is going to be the All Out Fallout show for AEW Collision as well. So there's something there to keep in mind. Don't know if we're actually going to get some sightings tonight. It'd be kind of interesting if we got a Tony Storm sighting. That would be kind of cool. You know, hey, it is what it is, and it is what it's going to be. Whew, what a day. Let's see here. I'm checking out everything else. Make sure I got stories right. Here. And currently, it looks like Jordan Grace and Blakey are playing nicey in a cage right now. They're having a steel cage pillow match. Let's see here. Don't see anything else that would qualify as news. Although my Texas A&M Aggies, Giga Maggies, whoop. 16-10 over Auburn. Gotta love it. Auburn falls to my Aggies. And we'll see how that comes together, too. We almost got wrestling coming up here in about 2 minutes. Oh. All right. The only thing we got left now is for the show to kick off, and then we can actually get started from there. As I said before, like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's see how many people we can get in here tonight. Don't know how it's going to work out. Don't really care. We're going to have some fun anyway. How about that? Here. And from the looks of things, Mortal Kombat's dropping off of TBS. So we are just moments away from AEW Collision tonight. Once again, hit those matches. Let's see here. We're going to hit those matches one more time. Here. One time for the fun time here. We're going to have a trios match. Daniel Garcia, John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and Daddy Magic. We're also going to have a tag team match here. Eddie Kingston and Hook versus Big Bill and Brian Keith. And our two highlight matches of the night, Jamie Hayter and Julia Hart. I have a feeling Kyle Fletcher and Commander will probably close the show out tonight for the TNT title. Open challenge, whole 9 yards. Show is just now kicking off. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend.
But not everybody's willing to pay that price. But I am. So you either get on this train, you're gonna end up underneath it. Danny, for 4 years, I gave you everything that I had. How many buckets of blood did I have to spill for you? How many buckets?
How many buckets of blood did Daddy Magic spill?
Daddy Magic is not a patient guy, and tonight we're gonna beat the explanation out of you.
Rubber match. Me and Julia.
Julia Hart, Jamie Hayter rubber match.
Difference being, last time you didn't have your little mates running around with you, did you? Now, I'm not a mystic, but I got a funny feeling it's not just going to be you and me out there, is it? Well, that's no skin off my nose, mate. Come one, come all.
Jamie, I know we've faced each other twice before, and you've beaten me once. But things have changed now. And with the Triangle of Madness by my side, the heart always wins.
The heart always wins. Commander looking to become TNT champion tonight with Kyle Fletcher. I don't mind them opening up the shows like this, too. Get a little context in there. You know how that rolls out. Speaking of which, Hologram making his way to the ring here apparently. Oh, hang on, never mind, corruption. Oh my goodness. Alex the hype man too. Warner's going to be happy with that tonight.
What an incredible way to start another edition of AEW Collision.
And just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, we are under a tropical storm warning tonight, so if the show actually goes down, that means we got hit. As I just heard some thunder outside, you know, hey, if the show goes down, that's what's going on. But yeah, I mean, we're live and in living color right now. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. We're almost to 10 viewers right now.
The TNT champion taking on Commander. And we also need an update on Hologram's condition as well, we understand. But other news.
Yep, they're running through the match card right now. Eddie Kingston and Hook and Big Bill and Brian Keith. Obviously, they just highlighted the TNT match. And then Jamie Hayter and Julia Hart, 3. Both have 1 win, and this is going to actually be the rubber match. I did not know that. And the Acclaimed are going to be here tonight. And we're kicking off with the trios match. Daniel Garcia, John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli versus Kyle O'Reilly, Roddy Strong, and Daddy Magic. That's gonna be our curtain jerkers. So let's get ready for live action right now. AEW Collision. Let's get it on. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. This is tonight, one night only, the Sicko Show. And here come the Death Riders. Coming out from behind the merch table upstairs. There we go.
This at the tailgate brawl 1 week ago. The match ending in typically brutal fashion. A vicious stomp to the back of the head, picking up the victory for Garcia. Daddy Magic.
All right, let's see what we got in the tank tonight.
Shibata suffering yet more head trauma for a man who Tony already suffered plenty in his career. Absolutely, and he also has been injured as a result of that brutal attack by
There we go.
Garcia. And Garcia, of course, as you can see,
And strangely enough, the Death Riders look over here pretty easily.
an empty position on Wednesday, and there you see coming up a trio smash.
Now the big question is, will Daniel Garcia go bald?
Dynamite, and it will be
I still don't think it's going to help, but you know, hey.
teaming with Powerhouse Hobbs and Samoa Joe to take on the Death Riders. Not only that, after what we saw this past week on Dynamite, it is official for Wrestle Dream, an I Quit match between
All right, so we're going to definitely have an I Quit match. Darby Allin, John Moxley there. A little bit of addendum to our Wrestle Dream show that we're going to do. We're going to pre-brew, and we're just going to cover the show. That's it. That's all we're going to do this time. We're going to pre-brew and the whole 9 yards. Don't want that to get into, it's getting to the point where that kind of interferes with the show. So we're going to do it a little bit differently this time, see how things roll out. If everything rolls out the way it needs to roll out, that's the way we're going to do it for a little while until we get other things handled. Namely, we got to get that machine replaced, and they are dragging it out, so I am not 100% sure that that's going to get done before Wrestle Dream. So if it's looking like the drag that they're giving me right now, probably not going to happen. So we're going to pre-brew, and then we will set up for the ferment process in time for the show. That way these little glitches we've been running into don't become a problem for the show itself. Once again, too, I want you to think about the Wrestling Podcast Networks. We're working on that right now. It's going to be a conglomeration of podcasters. You'll be able to look at it on the app, be able to pick and choose, and you might find some shows you like. That's the goal. That's the goal. All right, almost everybody's in the ring right now. The only thing we're waiting on now is the bell. We've almost got 10 viewers in here live in the house tonight. Given everything that's going on tonight, that's impressive.
That certainly seems to be the case, doesn't it? Garcia is...
And whoever's doing the comment, at least keep me updated on the Alabama and Georgia game, because I don't think my son's going to be texting me as much, because he loves that game. He's so focused on that game, it ain't even funny. So chances are I'm not going to get any updates while the show is live. And there's the bell.
All right, here we go.
So Kyle O'Reilly, Danny Garcia is kicking off.
As Kyle O'Reilly, of course, you saw what happened to Kyle O'Reilly 2 weeks ago.
And, of course, right now we've got cricket serenades going on right now. Cricket after cricket after cricket.
Garcia goes to the bottom rope. As I mentioned, a lot of people questioning Garcia's actions, none more so than O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, who have a long history with Daniel Garcia.
All right, Roddy got him in a headlock here. Let's see how that plays out.
Not only that, the third member of Paragon, Adam Cole, currently out.
Taking to the ropes there. Solid shoulder block. Danny hits the floor. Swing and a miss. Trip, kick. Big boot to Danny's head there.
To expunge that submission loss to Garcia. I think it's more than that. Oh, there's a knee that got up in the face.
Wow, that knee right there almost took his nose clean off there. We got 10 viewers in the house right now. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much.
Garcia 30 times in AEW, 30 times, including Anarchy in the Arena and Blood and Guts against John Moxley. Oh, did not even look at his former friend, Daddy Magic. Oh,
Daddy Magic taking matters into his own hands here, trying to instigate the violence.
Well, it certainly has been his MO.
Claudio, on the other hand, is picking him up like a sack of taters.
And I'm sure, as you said, that's come from John Moxley.
Nice.
Ooh, wow. The unbridled strength of this man.
European uppercut.
No question about it. Claudio Castagnoli, the only man.
And he's got him in the quasi-sleeper hold. Bringing in the Mox Man. There we go.
Look how Moxley slowly comes in, intimidating. Ooh, wow, yeah. Menard wide open. And I think there's a lot of people out there, and it's a pretty good point, that feel that Moxley right now is even more violent and more dangerous than when he was the world champion.
Yeah, that is a good call there, Tony Schiavone. Yeah, Moxley is looking a little more violent. It's called the come up. Yep, can't waste muscles for your eyes, can't lift your eyeballs, so there you go.
He has many of them, and now into an armbar, bringing in Claudio Castagnoli. The Death Riders, and you could even say now with Danny Garcia, they wrestle, they perform here each and every week when we see them with such confidence.
Oof. Solid European uppercut, man. Claudio just having his way with Daddy Magic right now.
Right, absolutely.
Now Danny Garcia wants in the ring.
And you can see on the outside of the ring,
Uh-oh, that didn't work out too well. Kind of backfired, if you ask me.
and Matt Menard is taking care of that. Garcia ducks through, and now good block that time by Kyle O'Reilly.
Ooh, solid roundhouse kick.
With a left PK. Matt Menard
There we go.
letting his fists and his feet do the talking for him. Whoa.
Damn.
Great double team from
Danny getting hurt in the ring now.
International champion Roderick Strong. We appreciate all of our fans watching.
Ooh, solid chop from Roddy.
And we appreciate you
That one right there will
tonight
wake you
being
up.
with us here, not only on TNT on a Saturday night, but of
Here.
course on HBO Max.
With a stacked card ahead of us. So he's mentioning Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir on the outside.
Wow.
They'll be in action.
I would like to thank everybody who's been doing the shares here. Dragon. I see Juan and Mundo. Thank you. Thank you very much here.
You see the open challenge tonight. Kyle Fletcher against Commander.
Thanks for the shares, guys. I appreciate it.
Beaten up, that is, but we have to worry, concern ourselves about the state of hologram. We hope to get an update on that. As you saw at the beginning of the program. But that open
Let's
challenge is
see
coming
here.
in later tonight.
All right.
Here we go again.
Tony, I'm just getting word now from what I understand. Hologram was badly injured during that attack, so Commander has a lot more to fight for tonight.
Well, there's no question about that because they were talking about how close of friends they were and how.
There we go.
Teammates, tag team partners in Titanes del Aire.
There we go.
Titans of the air is up there. Kyle O'Reilly looks to take to the air.
We are hoping our best for hologram, and hopefully we'll get some.
Whoa, running drop kick from Kyle O'Reilly.
As his conglomeration teammate, Kyle O'Reilly, who got hammered that time.
And O'Reilly getting hammered by Claudio there. Nice European uppercut. Claudio's got a mastery of that.
And HBO Max.
Looks like they're going to picture-in-picture, and they are. Bear with me here just a minute. Let's see what we got. Looks like Moxley's dying to get in the ring right about now. There they go. Now they just hit picture-in-picture. They just now catching up with us on this, guys.
Get sent to Oz with every snip. Try Gain Scent of Oz in stores now. Gain Scent of Oz. Think it really smells like Oz? Get sent to Oz with every snip. Try Gain Scent of Oz in stores now.
There we go. Oh, we're almost to 20 viewers. Thank you guys very much there. Let me check something here real quick. I think I know what I think I know. And my honey gave out a nice little share tonight. Thank you much for that, sweetie. I appreciate it.
One has it all. So I said, no, you're the one who's jelly. Yeah, hilarious. The other, oh, come on. Something's missing. How's it feel to be so irresistible?
Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Wow, we are almost to 20 viewers. We're working our way in there right now, guys. It is amazing that it looks like, is that Kyle O'Reilly getting pretty good with John Moxley? That is correct. Yep, that is Kyle O'Reilly getting his ass kicked by John Moxley there. It's working out pretty good for him. There we go. We're back. Huntington, West Virginia. Okay, I had to think about that for a minute. I saw somebody I recognized. I'm like, where is this show at again? Ooh, nice snap suplex right there. Not enough for three, though. Kyle kicking out just in the nick of time.
Kyle O'Reilly has not been able to step across that imaginary line.
And they're having to hype the crowd on this thing, man. Huntington not being very kind to AEW tonight. That is a fact. There we go.
I mean, it almost looked like he's hyperventilating.
Oh, slap.
That's right. Forearm shots. Look at this from John Moxley, relentless.
Sometimes nerves can be the death of you. I mean, you can see that's why
Dragon snap suplex.
he's so calm, so calculating.
1, 2.
Not enough for 3, though. Kyle kicking out just at the last possible minute.
Moxley looking towards Roderick. Strong, just and a back elbow.
Teasing strong with the tag.
And that time, Menard was way over in the other neutral corner.
I think he was scared.
Don't think he was.
Oh, big boot, big boot.
Oh, look at this, gonna get there. Ducking low, out goes Claudio. And now, can the tag be made?
Come on now.
Moments away from getting the tag, but Claudio's there.
And Claudio dropping Daddy Magic on the barricade, which is still undefeated.
Menard will be tagging in at all for the rest of this.
Well over 300-0, undefeated.
See what happens here is Claudio just.
Noli.
My God, he just.
That was nasty.
Truly is the linchpin of the Death Riders.
He's incredible. And now Danny Garcia with a chorus of boos. I kind of think they're booing Danny as much as they do Wheeler Yuta fans.
Fans don't like the fact that John Moxley has been able to manipulate both Yuta. Oh,
There we go.
guillotine choke right in the center.
Danny got him with the guillotine. Didn't work out too well, though. Kyle reversing it. Oh, neck breaker.
Neck breaker. And no pickup.
Brainbuster.
There you see what we had for you. The big trios matchup coming up live on Wednesday when we're in Hollywood, Florida for our 6th anniversary of Dynamite. World champion Hangman Adam Page.
There we go. Ronnie with a hot tag. Coming in and handling business right out the gate.
This mixed tornado tag team match coming up on Wednesday. Oh, trying to fly in the
Boom. Claudio eating some of that barricade. Backbreaker for Danny Garcia.
from the Messiah.
Swing and a miss on Moxley's part. Ooh. Oh.
Motivated, more than capable.
Pick up. And fans, you
It literally seems like yesterday I was doing the Dynamite 5 show. A year later, Dynamite 6. Coming up next Wednesday. You do not want to miss that show.
in the state of Florida.
We're going to have a couple of programming changes coming up here in the very near future. We're going to figure all this out. I'm going to have to go on the road for a little while again. We will figure out the shows as we go along, ladies and gentlemen. Not going to leave everybody wanting. We'll figure it out. I have a phone now that I can do a lot of work from, so we'll see how it's going with that. And not enough for 3. Good Lord.
Roderick Strong within a split second of beating the former AEW World Champion. And he's not stopping now.
What a huge win this would be for Paragon, teaming with Daddy Magic for so many reasons. Back and forth they go. Look at rear elbow that time, but a trip on the bottom by Danny Garcia.
On the distraction.
Uh-oh, got him in the big swing.
This past week, Dynamite.
The giant swing.
Oh, basement drop kick out of the giant swing.
Kick by Moxley. He'll make a cover. 1, 2.
Not enough for 3, though. Roddy kicking out last possible minute.
It was not, and now the Bulldog
Bulldog choke, that should do it.
John Moxley taking the choke, but look, his back wide open.
wide open for Kyle O'Reilly to come in with a knee. And O'Reilly gets caught by Claudio. Claudio's got O'Reilly. He was going to try
O'Reilly trying to reverse the big swing into a DDT, and he does just that.
to a DDT.
Wow.
Still hanging in the balance.
Unbelievable. What a maneuver. It was tag. And here comes Garcia. Matt Menard, as you can see, who was hammered, is still trying to pull himself up. Claudio gets to the ring post.
Look at this. Finally, we're going to see it.
Yes.
Daddy Magic.
Daddy Magic and Danny Garcia.
Garcia looking for someone to tag. Here it is. Teacher against student.
4 years of blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah, right now he's uncontrollable here. Pick up. Attempt for a pile driver.
Tried to go to the pile driver. Danny Garcia cannot get out of the ring fast enough.
I'm telling you, there's a trip by. That's the second trip by Garcia.
Big stomp.
On the back of the head. Oh, wait a second. And now Garcia. He's going to do it again. He's going to do it again.
Big stomp from Garcia. Looks like Daddy Magic has checked out for the night. 1, 2, and you can count to 1,000. So I'm guessing that's going to be Garcia's new finish, is the big curb stomp, which ain't really a curb stomp, but you get the idea.
Now for the Death Riders on Wednesday. The two members of the Ops. Samoa Joe.
All right, let's see how it goes for the trios match coming up at Dynamite 6 there against the Ops and Hangman Adam Page. What a night, guys. What a night, what a night. Ooh, that was loud. All right, so we got some noise out. We got noise outside. Just to give you an idea here, if that storm happens to take me out, I do apologize. Hopefully everything will go well, but you know, hey, we'll see how it rolls through there. You gotta love it when the storms hit.
But fans, it has been quite a run.
John Moxley walking around telling everybody you gotta want to win.
Certainly as the last month, the AEW World Tag Team Champions this past week on Dynamite, picking up an impressive win against the formidable Gates of Agony. The Saturday prior at All Out, retaining the titles in a typically equally brutal and spectacular.
And we're getting the playback from All Out and everything else with Brodito retaining their tag team titles.
Brody King fired up.
Brody King, we understand, is very, very angry at the Don Callis family and at the Young Bucks as well. As you can see right now, that Josh Alexander just mauling Kenny Omega. That is what's on Brody King's mind, and the big guy is standing by right now.
Don Callis family,
Uh-oh.
you've made a lot of enemies around here, but you've also made a lot of mistakes.
Brody King with the one and done with the Don Callis family.
Kill a man, you better make sure he's dead.
Hey, thank you, Wesley. I see you over there, buddy.
Let's come back to settle a score.
I see that subscription. Appreciate you, buddy.
To settle a score. Then on the 6th anniversary of Dynamite. So this Wednesday, get ready. Josh Alexander, Young Bucks. You're going to go against the AEW World Tag Team Champions in Brodito. And one of the men that built AEW, Kenny Omega.
Oh, Kenny Omega's going to be back.
How about that? Dynamite, our 6th anniversary coming up.
6th anniversary shows looks like it's going to be banging the whole night. So, yeah, we're going to be there live for that. Don't know exactly how it's going to break out just yet, but we're working through it.
Coming up Wednesday, fans, DraftKings Sportsbook is an official partner of AEW. Now customers.
Yeah, I don't see this equipment getting swapped out by the 18th. We're almost done with September right now. And by the time they figure out what's broken on it, it'll probably be November before we hear back. So, yeah, that's how we're going to do Wrestle Dream. Wrestle Dream's going to be a serious show, but at the same time, we're probably going to do the brewing ahead of time and go from there. They're taking a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
To clear everyday congestion.
And we're back. Sorry about that. We got 22 viewers in the house right now. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is Graps TV and a blast from the past, the Sicko Show. Kicking off tonight. We're just talking Graps. Do not have an update at the moment here. What I'll probably have to do is switch some channels. So I guess we're having a mixed tag team match we didn't know about. Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir against two jobbers. Rachel Ellering in the ring too, by the way. A little game tape on her. She is definitely not a jobber. Forgive me for that. The other guy I don't know. Rachel Ellering, on the other hand, good friend of the show. Guess we just decided we were going to make an extra match tonight and not tell anybody. Excuse me. Wheeler Yuta showing off his newly found ring skills since joining the Death Riders. Beating the hee-hi-ho-de hell out of whoever this guy is here. I can't ever remember their names. Rachel Ellering, I remember.
We saw Chris Statlander give her answer to Wheeler Yuta and the Death Riders. There's got to be some retribution for that.
Emphatically so, and of course Darby Allin as well, making his statement.
Rachel Ellering and Marina Shafir.
Was actually made by Wheeler Yuta into Rachel Ellering, and now look at this. Marina wanting Rachel to take the first.
Oh, giving Rachel a free shot. Looks like she's going to give her another free shot.
Powerlifting background. Do better. Marina Shafir says.
Oh, walked right into that boot. Marina Shafir stalking her opponent right now, obviously. Wow. Are we getting Mother's Milk right out of the gate? There it is. Mother's Milk in the crazy knee. Wow. That didn't take long. One quick squash from Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir. That certainly did not take very long at all. Wheeler calling for a mic. Oh, Lord. Okay, yeah, you disposed of the trash. Okay.
Chris Statlander, I should have known that you were going to do what you always do. That is turn your back on your friends and betray the people that care about you the most. Kristen, I mentored you, I led you, I guided you.
And somebody had the bright idea of giving Wheeler Yuta a live mic. Even Marina's looking at him like, chill, pup.
And speaking of people making the wrong choice, Darby Allin, we have given you chance after chance to walk away, opportunity after opportunity.
Giving him multiple opportunities after opportunity after opportunity to walk away. So Cousin It is calling Darby Allin a slimy little freak. That's the prostitute calling the hooker a whore, by the way. All right, that was short-lived and for good reason. Somebody get that mic out of his hand. Never mind, before he starts talking again. There we go. So in a span of roughly 30 minutes, we got to see all the Death Riders except for Pac.
Well, John Moxley talking awfully brave. You're right, Nigel. We got to see Darby Allin.
All right, and the Death Riders are exiting stage right here.
Following the main event this past week on Dynamite, the reckless Darby Allin continuing his incendiary fight against the Death Riders, attempting for a
Darby Allin with a flamethrower will never get old with me. Trust me on that one.
champion. Darby Allin putting out the challenge, saying, "I'll never stop." Now it is official. At Wrestle Dream, it will be a nightmare for John Moxley.
There we go. And so we've got that match confirmed. Darby Allin, John Moxley, I quit.
World champion.
I quit.
Quit match. But before we get to St. Louis, a lot going on Wednesday, the Mixed Tornado Tag Team match.
All right, Mixed Tornado Tag Team match. Next week's going to be kicking. Wednesday's going to be kicking. You need to be here with GrapsTV. I think we'll go back to Brews and Brawls. I don't know yet. I hadn't made up my mind yet how we're going to do this. But if it's an anniversary show, we might give the Sicko show one more run. You'll have to figure it out on Wednesday, that's for sure.
I owe these guys. I owe the Hobbs. Without you guys running off the Death Riders at All In, I would have never been able to win this world championship. So while Shibata is out, I am more than happy to step in. Death Riders.
He is more than happy to step in. Catherine is doing cartwheels as we speak.
That you could with these guys, and you still haven't learned. You know, you're right, Hangman. You haven't learned. It is so very early in the school year, and I already feel like a failure as a teacher. And the lesson was very simple, boys. You take your shots, we get you where we want you, and we beat the hell out of you.
Well, that's pretty simple. I got to say, that's as far as things go, you know. Leave it to Samoa Joe to make it as so simple a 5-year-old can figure it out.
I have a new equestrian coach who's going to run you down in that field and beat your ass. I got me a new PE instructor who's going to run you down in the open field and crush you. And more importantly, boys, I have a whole new curriculum of pain, which I will introduce you to. Because next week, the lessons you haven't learned will be learned.
That's right. Lessons you haven't learned, they'll be learned.
There'll be lessons that you will
Oh, yeah.
learn for life.
We got 25 viewers in here live in the living color. Thank you very much, guys. Like, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's keep this party going tonight, guys. I didn't expect it to be big. I really didn't. I didn't expect it to be big. It's all good. All right, here comes the remanufactured lame here. Obviously, they're going to be going against Swirl because, you know, there was no other name available.
Owens there, cut off by his former tag team partner.
Joining him, the best wrestler alive, Platinum Max Caster.
All right, here comes Platinum Max Caster. And, of course, let's see how this plays out.
But they are a very uneasy alliance, to say the least, right now.
And we're almost to 30 viewers right now. Thank you guys very much. Like, comment, share, tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Let's keep this party going. Let's do that. Let's see how things are going on the share front over here. All right. Thank you, Dev. I see that share out there, buddy. Graviano, I see you as well. Thank you. That's 2 additional shares out there. I will definitely owe all of you.
Tasty combination of complementary styles. Then we're gonna the favourites in this matchup. What do you think?
Well, I think in many ways you can say yes, because obviously you can see there's a lot more arguing than teamwork going on in the corner of what used to be a great tag team and former world.
No idea what that was, but yeah.
Reunited, and it feels, by the looks of things, not so good.
2 weeks ago, right here on Collision, we saw the
All right, let's see how this comes together.
leading to a very hesitant Anthony Bowens making that save.
It was Bowens who took to social media after Jerry Lynn compelled them to team together against the Swirl, asking Tony Khan, pleading with Tony Khan to find him another tag team partner. Wow. Attempting to curry his favour.
There we go.
For another tag team partner, but also saying that Time Cop is an incredible movie. His words, not mine.
Well, quick tags in and out here. Look at this. I mean, they've been doing more. Look, wow. And Max Caster just lands on the floor.
Kalani Jordan is the new knockout. Okay.
Certainly not the case here with Bowens, who has attempted. Oh, look at this.
Oh, my God.
We're not even getting started. This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
Well, there's Jerry Lynn when you need him.
I tell you, the swirl just watching from the ring. Wait a minute. Not so fast. They're very agile.
All right, let's see what's kicking around here, guys. This may be a super quick match here. We just hit 30 viewers. Thank you very much.
Disarray between Bowens and the greatest wrestler alive, Max Caster. Look at this double team work. Tumbling, pick up.
Lots of good double team work here from Swirl.
And Christian with a cover.
Not enough for 3, though.
Fans, a special programming note for next week. Collision next Saturday will be coast to coast at 7 Eastern.
All right, a quick programming note. They just said that Collision next week is going to be coming live at 7 p.m. and not 8 p.m. So be on the lookout for that. Obviously, we're preempted by something, so let's figure it out.
Join us for Collision.
Bowens finally turning things around in his favour, and there's the tax to the best wrestler alive. I wonder how long Blake Christian can survive against the best wrestler alive. Will it be 5?
Well, this is kind of nostalgic. Look at this.
Oh, this is not working out the way the doctor thought it was going to.
Into the corner. Max Caster getting chopped here by Johnson. Snapmare takeover. Johnson scoots forward.
Jesse loves playing detective.
But since we found out...
And without any provocation, instigation, or anything in the world, it looks like HBO Max took a pill here. They didn't even say the "we'll be right back" part here before they went to picture-in-picture this time. Looks like Schiavone missed his cue. It's all good, though. Life's good here. We're back to picture-in-picture. Obviously, I can't see that very well, but we're working on it. Swirl is having their way with Max Caster, which is basically what everybody on the roster is doing as well. I saw a chat come through, but I'm not seeing them. Let's see if something actually shows up. Oh, that's probably why I'm not seeing it. There we go. I knew I forgot something, guys. Sorry, I haven't even been looking at the multi-stream here. Chats were rough for me to see here anyway. I just happened to look up and see something. If you guys were chatting, go ahead and put it back out there. Let me have a look real quick. Sorry about that. It's been one of those days, and I don't mean that in a particularly great way, but, you know, hey, it is what it is, and it is what it's going to be. Everything worked out this evening. Got to have a little quiet time and enjoyed every minute of that. Let's see here. Let me get back where I was. Let's see here. Since I obviously missed a lot of chat going on there, my bad, guys. I think we've got the chat thing working now, so drop some chats. Let me know what's kicking right about now. Let's see here. I think I've got a way around this. Let me go back and look. There we go. I see you guys now. Hang on a minute. Let me get caught up with what we had. I see you, Deb. What's up, man? And Wesley, thank you for subscribing. I saw that TNA Death Warrant signed October 7th. Daniel Garcia is a clown, Reese. I see it now. Did I not hit mute? There we go. There we go, guys. Keep sending those chats in now. I got the chat side fixed. My bad. And like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's see what we can get going on this stuff here. Oh, boy. And they are actually in a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back in 60 seconds. Not even that long, but you know what I mean. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. It's been a crazy stream already. But just like the old Sicko show, right? Max Caster actually picking up the chain here. Oh, that was wild.
Christian is just so agile and so confident.
Moves with such grace and fluidity.
Now Lee comes in.
Boom! There's a variation of a buckshot right there, guys. All right, Reese, sorry about that, man. I can see your comments now, so keep dropping them. I apologize. I apologize to everybody. It's been a crazy, crazy, crazy day so far, and it ain't getting any easier. So drop, like, comment, share, everything.
We know how good the Acclaim can be, and
Could be, Tony, could be.
was. At one time, they're both, as you know, as Max Ortega, great singles wrestlers. Foot got up by Max Caster, but there is Blake Christian, and he goes down. Here's Lee Johnson.
Whoa, Lee Johnson picking up some flight on that one.
Look at this in the corner. Bowens fired up. They're on their feet.
Anthony Bowens actually asking for the tag.
Towards Bowens that time, and he stays in and he pays for it. And there's a very angry Anthony Bowens.
Understandably furious. Max Caster could have made the tag.
And he refused.
We are seeing the Acclaimed being reformed right before our very eyes here. 35 viewers. We are picking up some numbers now. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate this. Even with all the stream trouble tonight, I haven't been able to see some comments. Now we're back. Everything's back there.
Bowens has had enough. If you're not going to tag me
Oh, boy.
on the corner any longer.
Anthony Bowens taking a pill and getting the hell out of Dodge, and Jerry Lynn's not going to let that happen.
Certainly more respect for Jerry Lynn than the disrespect for Max Caster.
And a tag was made. Bowens is in.
Come on, Anthony, no.
Watch out from behind. Oh!
Anthony Bowens rebuilt here. Oh, we'll see how that goes, Reese. I've got to do a lunch and some stuff like that. Otherwise, I'm probably going to tune in. But I got lunch and stuff like that tomorrow. Sunday's going to be a super busy day. And, of course, we'll see how everything else comes together. But Anthony Bowens seems to have figured it out all of a sudden. And that pin was broken up by, whatever, Vanilla Dude.
Tag team partner in the corner of his eye.
And just a reminder, guys, for everybody watching here, Reese does the weekly steel chair. You got to catch his reviews. Crazy, crazy good, crazy good. I haven't seen Catherine, but she's the mid podcast. And, of course, occasionally Covalent TV comes through to say howdy, and we say howdy back, and there you go.
Max Caster. Perfect landing. And again. Ooh.
Great teamwork, symmetry here by the swirl.
And a victory here for the Swirl against the former AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Look at this.
Would be
Ooh, dang, brainbuster after that.
1, 2.
Not enough for 3. Could have been. Max Caster breaking the pin up here.
To break up the tag.
Jerry Lynn firing up. Both Caster and Bowens now. He doesn't want another beating. And this now. The second real big shot from the Swirl. Watch out. Ooh.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Whoa, big super kick.
Christian. Lee Johnson in.
What is this?
I have no idea what that was, but it looked painful.
That version of a neck breaker.
Anthony Bowens clearly been spending some time in the practice ring.
Got the scissors up high.
Tag made.
Max Caster in. Max Caster goes down. Bowens goes down. Both men are down here. Lee Johnson. Whoa, watch this.
Lee J with the schoolboy. Not enough for 3. Not enough for 3 again. Couple of schoolboys.
Decision still hanging in the balance here.
Great standing switch by Caster. Roll up. Lee Johnson. 1, 2.
Not enough for 3. Lee J catching him.
Back and forth they go.
Molly whopped on Lee J.
In the side of the head. 1, 2, 3.
And the Acclaim pick up the win.
Look at that.
We have not seen Max Caster get a win in a long time, and it's with Anthony Bowens as his partner.
Couldn't have done it without Anthony Bowens. And look at Jerry Lynn celebrating. Saying, I did it. But it was Anthony Bowens on the outside. First to strike. And then preventing Blake Christian from making the save. It was the real victor in this one.
Jerry's trying to get him to scissor, and the fans want it. They're chanting scissor. Come on, guys, let's see it.
And the fans are chanting for the scissor. Let's see what we get here.
Dysfunction. A win for Bowens and Caster. I think we might see it. Oh, no.
Anthony Bowens taking a pill, getting the hell out of Dodge. He ain't having anything to do with scissors.
Taking his Guinness Book of World Records.
Officially
with
amazing.
him.
Your pride.
All right, the matriarchy.
While my son's been away.
Contentious. That's putting it pretty lightly, don't you think? I told you from day one that I didn't trust that stupid dinosaur, but no one wants to listen to Kip, do they?
Kip,
No
it's
one wants-
fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. You're right. He's gone now. You're right. And the prodigy is back in AEW. And my sights have never been more set in my entire life. As Christian Cage, I now look at you as my target.
Christian Cage going to be his target.
Putting me on the shelf for months, shutting the forbidden door right in front of my face. You thought you were putting yourself in a safe place by escaping me. But all you did was make your problems so much worse.
All he did was make it worse.
After an injury like this, the average human would not be able to walk on their own 2 feet again. The average professional wrestler would not be able to step in the ring again. But I'm not average. I'm the prodigy.
Second to Deanna.
Of professional wrestling. And Christian Cage.
You go on ahead with that. You better play with something safe, though. I'll tell you that right now. She ain't safe.
I've said it once, and I'll say it again. I am always one step ahead of you.
Well, hello once again.
All right.
We're very happy to announce that All Elite Wrestling returns to Florida with 4 incredible events in 8 days across the Sunshine State. Now,
Oh, wow. Go old school with this. Why don't you? And 480p on top of that. Yeah, Nick Wayne sucks. I mean, he's not good on the mic. But I will tell you, this 480p takes me back to when I was a kid. Yeah, something like that. Like I said, man, you got to play with something that's safe. She ain't safe. See where we're at right now. So we're 2 weeks off on that. That's fine. There we go. Yeah, way old school vibes. This is stuff we got back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s. They're taking a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back in about 60 seconds. Thanks. And we're back. Let's see how this stuff's playing out here right now. Yeah, I don't disagree with you in the match order. I would have thought they would have had something. I would have thought it would have hit around. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out. Oh yeah, they're playing back the announcement of the tag titles too. Let's see what we got here.
So incredible for all of the women here in AEW. I cannot wait to see which women will make history with these beautiful belts first.
Joining me now is Ty, Anna. Guys, huge news that broke on Wednesday. Tony Khan officially announced the AEW Women's Tag Team titles.
Lexi, we have been hoping for this day for the last 5 years.
5 years.
Tag titles mean so much to Ty and I, and if you've been watching us from day one, then you know exactly how we are feeling right now.
We have been fighting for this division since the beginning, through Jacksonville days, the pandemic era, the Dark Order, the JAS, Japan, Mexico, the street.
And we're having streaming issues with HBO Max, so we'll see how that plays out. We are live, large, and in charge. We almost have 40 viewers right now.
We will do whatever it takes to win those titles. We will work to have those belts around.
I'm good with TJ being tag titles myself. I'm good with them winning. I have no problems with that.
Will be your first ever AEW Women's Tag Team Champions.
Don't believe us? Just try us.
That ought to be interesting. All right, let's see what we got going on here. We have the Outrunners making their way down to the tunes of Looking Like Something Left Over from Miami Vice, which is exactly what it is. It's a remake of the Miami Vice intro. That's hilarious. And Downton Castle apparently making his way to the ring right now. One could hope, but here he is. There's probably a reason they didn't announce this. There's probably good reason this was not announced, because this probably would have been a turnoff. Yeah, I'm trying to, Catherine. It's noisy out there. I don't know how long this is going to play out at this point here. I've seen some good lightning shots. And while I do have battery backup, you don't have internet, so flippin' what? I have taken care of that part, though, because, yeah, I'm hooked into Elon's satellite here with my phone, so let's figure out that. Just thinking about doing it that way, you know, we'll see how it comes together. So it's Dalton Castle and the Outrunners. What's the score in the Alabama-Georgia game, Catherine?
That is a very colorful look, to say the least. Flamboyant, some might say, Tony.
Flamboyant? That's not the word that comes to mind. Bama 17. Uh-oh. Yeah, my kid ain't happy with that, so we'll see how that plays out. And there's the bell. And it looks like they're working against 3 jobbers, so this ought to be a quick one, too. Double hip toss. And Dalton gets himself in the ring. Let's see how well he's worked out. Oh, we're going to try to stay safe through the storm. I don't know that it's that bad. I still got people coming in tonight, too. That's crazy. And they did the "you son of a bitch." The Bangarang. And Dalton Castle picking up the pin with the Bangarang. Really? No, I do not want to see them win the trios title. No, 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 no. Mark Briscoe coming up with a segment here next. I think we'll be fine in a couple of weeks. Wilmington's not bad anyway, but I think we'll be okay in 2 weeks, though. I don't see anything cropping up out there. So this one right here is just a combo pack, and I think two bounced into each other and one of them ricocheted in our general direction. So all my alerts keep going off, so we'll see how that plays out. Something I didn't even notice, Mark Briscoe shaved off the fro hawk, so excuse me. All right, so we're getting, we're getting that right now. The TNT Open Challenge, we're getting that absolutely right now. Commander and Kyle Fletcher, this should be interesting. If their stream holds up, it should be interesting. Apparently, it must be hard to get footage out of West Virginia, which doesn't strike me as odd, but, you know, hey. And we got Alex the Hype Man here. You know Werner is doing laps of joy at his place. Now, he's probably watching Bama and Georgia.
At the start of Collision tonight, Hologram still waiting for an update. Was originally scheduled to face this man next week on Dynamite, 6th anniversary show.
All right, your TNT champion, Kyle Fletcher, had a great outing at All Out against Hangman Adam Page. It was absolutely beautiful to watch. Wrong guy won, in my opinion, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. I think Kyle's ready right now. Yeah, somebody DM Werner and tell him his favorite guys on Collision right now. It's a can't-miss situation. I'm just kind of weird as to why Kyle Fletcher is not the main event. I really am. Yeah, Huntington is, I mean, they're going to have to do better than rubbing two cans together to get a signal out there, that's for sure.
And Hologram for the TNT Championship on Wednesday, if Hologram is okay, and we're not sure, and if Commander wins here tonight.
I think I shared that too, Catherine. If I didn't, send it to me in a DM, I'll share it tonight. I thought I shared it, but it's been a crazy week. I don't know. Yeah, this week's been nuts. Hell, the last couple of months have been nuts. Was not expecting it to be this crazy this deep in the year, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. Not enough for three. Commander almost picking up a 3B.
Lands on the shoulders of Fletcher. He still got had the advantage.
Didn't have the momentum, though. Now he's got it.
Slides back. 1, 2. And rolls up the TNT champ. This, of course,
I might have. I think I did. You never know. I do my best for what I got. You know how this works out.
Wow. Look at that.
So powerful. This young man.
Meanwhile, Kyle Fletcher, like myself, saves a fortune on barbers with that hairstyle. You got to admit that.
Like Hangman Adam Page says, you could be the future of this sport.
Well, it very nearly was. All out, an incredibly brutal, physically demanding AEW World Tag Team title match between Kyle Fletcher, who really...
I feel you on that one, Catherine. I'm thinking about going back to school, too. That's something I've been thinking about doing next year. If everything keeps going in the direction it's going in, I might just go back to school to have something to do. I don't know. About to pick up an additional job responsibility, so we will still do the shows. But it's going to be precise. It's going to be Wednesday, Saturday, and pay-per-views, and that's it. There's not going to be anything extra on that. Yeah, he's got plenty of money for tats, man. That's what I mean, his tat game needs to pick up from all the barbers he ain't seeing. I'm with you on that. We're definitely going to be doing shows regardless. I have an announcement that I'm almost proud to say right now. We haven't finalized everything. The ink is not dry yet. When the ink is dry, it's going to be even better because I'm going to be on the road doing some of this stuff. And one thing I will say, the Samsung 7 Fold, if you will, not a bad pickup. Not a bad pickup at all. Not a bad pickup. So, if you're thinking about replacing your phone, T-Mobile's doing one hellacious deal right now. So you see there? And then that bad boy just opens right up into a tablet. You're good to go. I'm thinking I'm going to be able to do just about everything that I normally would do with a show on this bad boy, but I'm not sure yet. So we're going to test it a little bit. If I can do that, then we're going to be doing some of this stuff. We're going to be live from the venue. Because I got that thing on satellite, the whole 9 yards. Pretty much go anywhere I want, do what I want, how I want. So that's a thought, man. Commander caught him mid-stride like that. That was good between both of them. Commander and Kyle have natural chemistry right now, and it really shows. Though I don't think that was the move. Wow. Swing and a miss on Kyle's part. Now the stream is behind the TV feed. This is horrible. Uh-oh.
Commander, who has taken Lucha Libre to the next generation, taken to the air. Trying to
Oh.
but no, caught by the TNT champ. Watch out, we've got a spear coming down.
Whoa, turned it into a hip toss. And once again, the barricade is undefeated.
Commander's hype man, cheering on this young man, living his dream. His dream. Running.
Whoa, Kyle catching him in midair.
One time, too many. Absolutely.
And right on the ring apron, and he's picking him up for a double dose. Nobody got his ring gear out of there either. We're just figuring that out. And they're heading to picture-in-picture. Yeah, they're already at picture-in-picture. Everything's behind here. I'm going to reboot this while they're on the commercial break here. So we don't have to worry about that. And let's pop this bad boy up here again. See if we can get a reboot here and get everything back on track. Let's see here. That might have been a mistake there, Matthew. There we go. Now we're at 40 viewers. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, thank you. I'll take everything I get tonight with a smile and a thank you. All right, so they're on ads on HBO Max. Kyle Fletcher kicking that ass all over the ring right now, over the floor, just getting Commander back in the ring. Here's hoping they got everything back up and synced when they get back. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get this party going, guys. I'm not gonna kill anybody on that stuff. I'm a little bit of a different breed. I'm not particularly crazy about NXT. I'm not exactly jumped over there to catch it on there because obviously I got to have both screens so I can work both sides of the show. But I mean, you know, overall, I mean, their women's division is really good. Their men's division sucks. There ain't no way in the world you can make that any better. They're trying, but you know, it's all about that. So, but I mean, no, I'm not gonna kill anybody that says NXT's not bad. Sometimes they put on a good show. You know, blind squirrel will find a nut every once in a while, and you know, a broke clock's right twice a day. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. There's nothing to hate on. So they're getting to halftime here, so that ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. 17-14 Bama. So Georgia on the comebacks on that one. My son's a really super huge Georgia fan. I'm an A&M fan. We already handled our business. We packed up Auburn early today, got that out of the way. There we go. Now they're back live here. I think they got everything back right now.
Two former Ring of Honor television champions, and of course the current TNT champ is Kyle Fletcher, the Proto Star. Here comes Commander. Pick up by Fletcher.
Whoa, reversed.
The second time Fletcher's attempted that lawn dart. The second time Commander has got the better. Whoa, here we go.
Commander walking the ropes. How about Kyle Fletcher just kicking his head clean off his shoulders?
Has been injured. It seems it's a serious injury. He's going to be out for quite a while, so he will not be able to go after the TNT Championship on Wednesday. What does that mean for Wednesday?
Oh, spike DDT. Not enough for 3. We almost had a new champion right there. Yeah, Michigan's good. I ain't hating on Michigan. I wouldn't hate on Michigan anyway. I love watching them play. I love a lot about the Michigan games there. But you know, my Aggies, they tamed those Tigers down there in Auburn. It was really nice. We keep this up, it might be worth a trip somewhere. I don't know. But if they make it to the national title game, I will definitely show up for that. I will spend money on that. Because we were owed one back on the 13-0 run with Florida State. We were owed that. Whoa, face planting Commander.
Imagine this is what he would do, though. Wow. Flatliner. I mean a flatliner. Almost nose first.
But yeah, if the Aggies make national playoffs and stuff like that, I might actually have to roll down there for that. That is the school I'm working on enrolling into as well. Texas A&M always going to be my home. I mean, I graduated from Charlotte, but A&M's always going to be home. That's an experience unlike any other college. Don't care who it is. Don't care what their traditions are. I've seen them all. That's the tradition. Oh, hello. Commander just getting business handled. Kyle catching him in midair, though. Oh, no tombstone. Super kick. What is?
Just watch this, switching midair and moving object. Kyle Fletcher, the TNT champion, now flat on the mat.
The chance of AEW here in
AEW, the crowd finally waking up here.
Is it coming?
Gets to the corner, picks up.
Wow. Not enough for 3, though.
Has paid dividends for him, but not tonight.
This is a great match, and this is for the TNT
Oh, we got a Fed Walker crowd here. Okay, that makes sense. Whoa, Kyle flying over the top rope there. Kyle and Commander with that running solid boot there. Single leg drop kick is what they used to call it. I don't know what they call it now. Whoa, moonsault. It was a springboard Tony the Tiger, or their great moonsault.
Managed to pray as he was doing a moonsault on the way over. It's about killing two birds with one stone. And fans are standing at ringside for this one.
Kyle Fletcher rolling out of the ring. Commander is having none of it, though. Looks like he's about to tightrope walk. And Kyle Fletcher gets back in the ring. Springboard into a destroyer. Cover him and quit grandstanding, dude. This is why motherfuckers lose so easily. 450 splash. Not enough for 3, though. Kyle kicking out in the last possible second.
Don't stop now. Take a look at this great innovation. Adjusting mid-flight. Oh, we were so close to a new champion here on Collision. Poison Rana followed up with the 450 and now back to his...
There we go.
Fletcher is flat. El Cielito. Lindo.
Whoa, walked right into those big boots. Lone dart, he finally got that going. Brainbuster, game over. You can count to 1,000 on this one. Say his full name. The Protostar Kyle Fletcher retaining the TNT title. All right, we're going to have Jamie Hayter, and of course, we're going to have Big Bill and Hook and all that coming up next. But then we still got Jamie Hayter. This is going to be good. Well, at least they're going to close out good. They are taking a commercial break. We are taking it with them. We'll be right back. And we're back. We got 43 viewers live and in living color. Like, comment, share, tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. It's possible. I'm not going to argue with that, Catherine. Looks like Hologram is kayfabe injured.
TNT champion disposing of Commander. Straight, definitive victory. Standing by now, the TNT champion with these words.
Frankly, I'm looking forward to the Julia Hart match, to be honest with you, at this point. Oh, we got a backstage segment.
Tonight was all about re-establishing dominance and proving what the Protostar is all about, baby. Commander, you found out what happens when you try and take the TNT Championship from me. And let's not forget, now, Hologram, what happened to you earlier tonight? Now, you can't make it to Wednesday. What a shame. I'm crying, really. But it looks like you are really scared of me, and that's fine. That's fine with me because I am going to be TNT Champion for a very, 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 very long time. But now, 6-year anniversary of Dynamite.
Yep, E-clone, yeah, clonogram coming, incoming. I agree with you on that one, Catherine.
To step up to me that is worthy of my level. So somebody, please, if you can, muster up the courage, step up to me and face me for this championship this Wednesday. But it will end all the same with me holding this high above my head and you saying my full name.
Not a bad promo. Not a bad promo. Kyle once again showing he is a good promo all the way across the board here. Like, comment, share, tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. And we are still getting stormy storms out here right now, so I'm kind of working through that. Oh my God. We're getting Kyle Fletcher and Orange motherfucking Cassidy. Like, nobody was asking for that. Not a single soul. Here comes Brian Keith and Big Bill. Big Bill. Oh yeah, we saw that. I saw his, yeah. I did not hear that Drew McIntyre landed a role in the Highlander movie, but I can't think of a better Highlander. I'll just be honest with you. He was made for that role. I don't see how he's not made for that role. He's been acting like a wrestler now for about 10, 15 years, acting like Highlander shouldn't, yeah, you knew it. I mean, he's been acting like a wrestler for like 15 years now. It's not a shock that he could do that. Yeah, you know what? Because Eddie Kingston was on my bingo card. Somebody handed Hook a live mic. Who the fuck is working tonight? So they changed it up to a tornado tag, and Hook had a live mic, and that poor microphone's been through hell tonight. Wow.
Unable to focus on one of his opponents. And when one of those opponents is the huge Redwood Big Bill. Oh, wait a second.
Just to let you know, I've been told by Tony Khan, it is official. This is a tornado tag team match. As a pickup.
Sidewalk slam. Not enough for 3, though.
Comes out of it for tonight. Oof.
And as the fight continues in the for Dynamite and Collision. That's right. That's going to be at the Cable Dahmer Arena right outside of Kansas City. Look at this. They're just ping-ponging Big Bill. St. Louis Wrestle Dream.
24-14 Bama at the half. Holy crap, they popped off another bit of points. Jeez. 10 points ain't bad, though. Georgia will adjust on that.
San Antonio as Hook goes after and a double team here. Tickets available at AEWPX.com.
I still think they ought to let Brian Keith bring that Defy World title down with him. I agree with you on that, Catherine. I'm just telling you, it's yeah. And Burger Kingston moves the steps, and not in a good way. Oof. Say goodnight, Hook. Say goodnight, Hook. And they're heading to picture-in-picture, so.
If you're living with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis or active psoriatic.
Just a reminder, if you're living with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, Skyrizi is good for you. What we need tonight is about 3-4 more commercials. That'll make the whole night go well. If MLW is having a show tonight, I'm not going to test it because we're having a tropical storm. I wouldn't mind watching it though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably pop it on the phone. Yeah, I'm charging my phone up. Let me check, see if MLW is having a show. I don't know. Let's see what's queued up for the night. Yeah, they are actually having a show tonight. Fury Road, full show. MLW going to be kicking that off at 10 p.m. Not sure I'm going to be able to squeeze that one in tonight. It's just, I'm really just trying to get this one done and get it in the books because that storm out there ain't playing. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't playing. Big Bill not quite as over as he has been in the past. Oh, sweet. All right, cool. Let's see here. Yes, that's all I'm thinking tonight, guys. I mean, I might watch MLW on playback tomorrow while I'm waiting for other events to occur, but you know how that plays out. Yeah, I don't know. Tonight's just, I'm just trying to get the basics in. And I'm going to have to get used to doing this too anyway because, like I said, they're on a full commercial break right now, so it ain't that big a deal. There are some upgrades happening at my job, and one of those is my job description. So there's a good possibility I'm going to be on the road a lot of times, so it is what it is. I'll be doing some of these shows live from my phone. That's how it's going to wind up going down. That is exactly how it's going to wind up going down. The only thing I don't like about using the mobile device is you can only use like one or two. You can't do like all platforms on it. They're back. Meanwhile, Hook getting the shit kicked out of him. We got 45 viewers tonight live and in living color. Thank you very much. Especially on a night like tonight. I always appreciate that.
Look at the wide vertical base that time by Hook.
Well, that takes care of that wide vertical base.
Hook, as you can see, favoring that back 1, 2.
Not enough for 3, though. Hook kicking out relatively easily. Eddie Kingston thought he was getting up to the mat. I hope he isn't hurt again.
To get involved in this match legally. But even
right now, we are seeing Big Bill and Brian
A lot of other nights, I probably would not have a problem running MLW. And like I said, next month we'll probably do it. We'll do it on a Saturday night. We'll do it on a Friday night, depending on when they're doing it. But tonight, nah, not with all these storms hanging out here. I think Collision's been okay, but just okay. Now, that's just being real about it. I'm hoping the main event's going to save it for me. I know Catherine doesn't like women's wrestling a lot, but I'm hoping that main event's going to save it for me tonight. I'm not 100% sure that's how it's going to go down, but a man can hope, you know? Okay, so Dynamite 6 is going to be a 2.5-hour special, so it's going to at least go to 10:30. So, yeah, uh-oh, swing and a miss. Big Bill getting racked on the top rope, too. Hook with the belly to back. Eddie Kingston running in there trying to hurt somebody. Why is this match still going on? Not enough for 3. I can just put a topper on all this saying, why are they still in the ring? I can put a topper on that, no problem. Big Bill coming back in, cleaning up house.
It was a great summer for us. Thank you for being with us each and every week here on Collision and, of course, on Dynamite as well. As look at Bill. Big Bill just manhandling 2 men here. Look at this.
Using his size advantage against both opponents.
He's going to try to choke slam both men at the same time. Well, if anybody can do it.
This has never worked in the history of trying it.
Hook and Eddie fighting back.
Bill took too long.
Swing and a miss on Bill's part.
Teamwork.
They are still fighting.
Did you hear when Big Bill hit the mat?
Like a shotgun going on.
Really
Yeah, this match has gone on just a little bit too long. I mean, I think it started like 7 or 8 minutes ago.
A big kickoff by Bill.
2 men to keep Big Bill down, and even then, they couldn't get the job done.
I mean, it started like, what, 10, 15 minutes ago, and it's like 12, 13 minutes too long now already.
Kingston wasn't aware. Oh, now he is aware.
Yes, he is aware now. But here comes Big Bill with a pump kick. Eddie draped across the top.
Bill wants to expunge the loss at All Out.
The big 7-footer hits again and down.
Oh, wow, nice lariat out of Bill. Not enough for 3, though. Burger Kingston kicking out.
What action we have seen here tonight
A mad
in
kick.
Huntington.
Eddie Kingston.
They could have curtain jerked with this.
His motto, never give up.
They have taken the piss out of this crowd, too. That's the air and the piss out of this crowd.
Eddie trying to fight off Big Bill.
Dragon screw.
Big Bill now with that left leg.
Insecurity out of titty liquor.
Good enziguri that time by Brian Keith, but Hook.
Hook caught him.
The hips. Over the top, down goes Keith. Hook getting a second wind here. That's what top athletes will do.
He literally just called Hook a top athlete.
Up on the outside and watch out.
Uh-oh, schoolboy. Not enough for 3. Hook kicking out.
All 4 men illegal.
Oh, Brian Keith running it. Wow, he got the pit. Red Rum. And thankfully, this match is over. Thankfully, this match is over.
By the veteran and the youngster.
Yeah, they absorbed a lot of punishment, but when it came down to
Big Bill might legit be hurt.
there for each other when they needed it.
The team of Eddie Kingston and Hook get the win. But right now, let's send it back to Lexi Nair. Lexi.
So St. Nicholas is the NXT champion.
The Bang Bang Gang is right here in, by God, West Virginia.
The Mighty Midget won.
Because last week, me and Juice.
This company insists upon itself.
And we were this close, weren't we, Juice?
Close, but no cigar. You know, after that match, Jay White gave me a call, and he agreed with what me and Austin were saying a couple weeks ago. The Bang Bang Gang needs reinforcements. We're low on numbers.
Yeah.
But we can't just let any Tom, Dick, or Harry join our gang.
Not Tom, not Dick, nor Harry.
No. It's got to be somebody we trust.
Okay.
Maybe somebody from our past. You know, some people may say that this was
Inevitable.
Austin? Austin.
Austin meet Austin.
Hey, I'm Austin. But you can call me Ace if it's easier. I go way back with Jay and Juice, and they've been telling me that the cards are stacked against you guys, and the game is tough right now. But it's not a game of chance when you make your own luck. Okay. I like this. This reminds me of something we do around here. Watch this. If you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Guns up.
Guns up. Anyway. Coming up next after the 755th commercial break here, we're going to get Jamie Hayter and Julia Hart, number 3, the rubber match in More Ways Than One. We'll be right back right after this break.
6 weeks ago, and it was going.
And we're back. We got 15 minutes left tonight, guys. We got 45 people on here, live, large, and in charge, and in living color. St. Nicholas wins the NXT title. You know what that really means, though, Catherine? You know what that really means? I was thinking about this for just a minute here. That must mean they're lining up Blake Monroe to be the women's champion, and then we'll have AEW NXT. Just a thought.
What a card it will be with the return of the cleaner Kenny Omega.
So we got Brodito and Kenny Omega versus Josh Alexander and the Young Bucks on Dynamite 6. That card just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Tony Khan looking like he's going to put on another pay-per-view right in the middle of pay-per-view season. I mean, if it didn't have Orange Cassidy in it, it'd probably be a perfect show. Probably would be a perfect show. Timeless Tony Storm returning to Hollywood, Florida, that is. Darby Allin, Chris Statlander, Wheeler Yuta, Marina Shafir. This is just going to be a crazy, 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 crazy night. All right, Julia Hart making her way to the ring right now. We have arrived at your AEW Collision main event. Julia Hart making her way to the ring right now with her sister Sky Booty. That can mean only one thing. Triangle of Madness in the house. I can avow to that. The heart does not always win. We're almost to 50 viewers now. I know Jordan beat Blake tonight. I know that happened, but I'm just saying it's the way they look like they're pointing this show. And the one, the only, we're glad to see her back. Jamie Hayter making her way to the ring right now. Now, if we can just keep her healthy enough to repeat, that would be nice. All right, we are going to have a definitive winner after this is all said and done. They are 1-1, and this will be 2.
Breakthrough with iDrink, the clean, crash-free projectivity drink that enhances focus and stamina without caffeine or stimulants. Order now at iDrink.com or Amazon. Enter AEW 15 off for 15% off.
Julia Hart certainly going to need some stamina.
Oh, faceplant.
Powerful Jamie Hayter. Heard from Hayter at the
This might actually be a decent match here. Both of the times they've wrestled, I do remember both of them were good matches. This is a good way to close out the night here.
3 points to a triangle, Tony. There's that number 3 again. The Triangle of Madness. Julia Hart, Sky Blue, and conspicuous by our absence, dare I say, Toxic Tekla, who, like Jamie Hayter, came close. Ooh, to taking the
Big, solid shoulder block right there.
Chris Statlander, shocking the world, not shocking herself by backing up.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
In a match like that, as we talk about, anything can happen, and that's what happened. It was, yes.
I think more or less, Catherine, I don't think Collision's been particularly bad. I just don't think it's been particularly good tonight. I will criticize that Roddy Strong spot there where everybody missed and he still hopped off the ring and brained himself. That was not cool. We had a lot of missed spots tonight, guys, and I don't know. Maybe it's the weather. Maybe it's because they're in West Virginia. I don't know.
The seatbelt pin is made famous by Wheeler Yuta, but that is found out this past week on Dynamite, giving 2 middle fingers to John Moxley.
Yes, now look at another.
Whoa, just throwing Julia Hart around like a sack of taters.
Jamie Hayter.
Well, Hayter hits hard. She's preparing to do just that.
She goes.
Whoa, swing and a miss.
Out of the way and seeking refuge on the floor. And fans, as you know by now, we will be crowning our first ever AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions.
Swing and a miss for Hayter, and wow, super kick.
The ref cannot see this. He's got his back turned away.
Oh, DDT.
Here's a cover. 1, 2.
Not enough for 3, though. Hayter kicking out just in the nick of time.
And this match continues.
And they're heading to picture-in-picture.
My heart has 2 chambers. One for my family, one for my Kohl's Cash.
Follow your heart all month.
All right, I'm waiting on the TV to catch up with us here. We just hit 50 viewers. Thank you. Let's see how that's translating there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Like, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're going to have some fun tonight. Julia Hart teeing off on Jamie Hayter, bouncing her head like a basketball. 1 and 2, and not enough for 3. I can see that much. Solid suplex from Hart on that. Fundamentally, Hart has gotten better every time she's gotten in the ring. And, you know, it's really starting to show. And Sky Blue getting her heel heat on here. All right, yeah. Let's see here. From what I can see, looks like Hayter is about regained the momentum in this. Oh, never mind. Julia giving her whiplash, pulling that hair, throwing her right back down to the mat. I'm trying to keep up with the action, guys. I'm really working on it this time. Uh-oh, Julia Hart about to go old school. Julia Hart going old school on Jamie Hayter. Bum rushed from behind 1 and 2. Not enough for 3. Hayter kicking out just in the nick of time. Ugh. Julia Hart teeing off on Jamie Hayter, it looks like here. I could be. No, it's definitely Julia Hart on top there. Pause if necessary. All right, they're back to the lives over here now. Jamie Hayter getting the momentum back here. And, of course, Jamie Hayter getting tripped up by Sky Booty. Snap suplex to Sky Booty.
That time Hayter blocked it. Sends Julia to the top turnbuckle. 3, 4, 5.
Julia Hart meeting the ring turnbuckle tonight.
To the top turnbuckle pad.
Trying to use a free hand to take away from some of the impact. But
Missile drop kick from the middle turnbuckle pad by the former women's world.
Whoa, running drop kick.
Hayter pulling out some different weapons in her arsenal that time.
watch out. Oh, my God.
Drop Julia on her head. 1, 2.
Not enough for 3.
Hart comes away.
It's always going to be a risk. And you've got a wrestler giving up some size to her more powerful opponent. Just watch here the impact. You can see Julia Hart. Oh, the whiplash on that Sicko suplex. That was hard for me to watch.
Wow,
That was nasty.
And absorbing those elbows.
Damn, back body drop. Turned it into a crucifix, almost picking up the pin there.
Absorbing the Samoan drop and then following up with the crucifix of her own.
All right. What a physical matchup.
Hayter driving her back into the ring there now. We got 5 minutes left in this show. Looks like we might get an overrun. What in the world?
The tarantula in the ropes, a move that we often see. Tekla, the third member of the Triangle of Madness, use. Interchangeable, clearly.
Let's not forget Jamie Hayter is
Uh-oh.
but she's got Julia Hart up.
Death Valley, kind of Death Valley driver turned into a backbreaker and then turned into a neck breaker.
Missed it.
Julia Hart, Octopus.
Looking for some kind of submission.
Never mind, blocked and backdrop.
Jamie Hayter, as Sky Blue looks on, cannot go over and make a cover because she's in a tremendous amount of pain. Off comes the scarf. Pulling herself up on the right side. Julia Hart, as you can see. Jamie Hayter looking on. Ready to
Oh, walked right into that one.
got hit hard as right. Julia Hart shoved her off. Leg tripped that time, sending Hayter down. Positioning Jamie Hayter. Stomping her on the midsection. Julia Hart's going to go.
Julia Hart going for the stomp. Did he stomp?
For a picture perfect moonsault.
Moonsault. And almost enough for 3. Hayter getting a foot on the rope. Bama just missed a field goal. Oh, I'm sorry. Does anybody like Alabama, or is it just me that hates them? I mean, does Alabama have any real fans left? I mean,
That's a champion in my book.
Listen to Julia Hart. And look at her. She's shrieking at Jamie Hayter to get up. The face,
slow to do so.
The face of Julia
Jamie Hayter fighting to get back to her feet, and Julia Hart's like saying, please get up. Played possum, but no, Octopus. Octopus, middle of the ring here. This might be it.
From the desperate grip of Hayter.
You're right. Hayter was moments away from grabbing that middle rope, but Sky Blue was there.
Got it locked in. The Octopus locked in.
Can Julia Hart get the submission victory?
Jamie Hayter reversing into a, not really a pile driver yet, but we're not sure. Nope, pile driver. Tombstone. Not enough for 3. Hart kicking out last possible second.
Hayter thought she was dead and buried. Hart still alive for now.
Haterade. And that puts the match away with 1 minute to spare, ladies and gentlemen, as they are coming down to the conclusion of this right now. We had 50 viewers tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and all points in between. I just want to thank y'all for joining us tonight on GrapsTV and the blast from the past, The Sicko Show. I've been your host of the Matty Man here as Collision starts coming to an end here. It has been a pleasure. 24-14, you know damn good and well what I'm getting ready to watch next. But yeah, thank you for those who liked, those who commented, those who shared. Really appreciate that. But we got to roll on out here. I got to get ready for some events tomorrow. And without saying, yeah, I got to get ready for some events tomorrow. Plus, we got that storm coming in. So I'm just going to go ahead and, wait a minute, Sky Booty getting something here. That's okay, though. So we're going to get this all the way till at least 10 o'clock.
One wonders if we'll see the third or if we'll even need to.
Face plant on Jamie Hayter and double super kick. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate that. We do our best with what we got here. But as you know, their show is coming to an end. And let's see what's going on here now. Queen Aminata making her way to the ring here now. With a something. It is a whip. All right, so we have the full Triangle of Madness out there. Of course, they are doing a little bit of an overrun right now, and that's cool. Life is okay.
I'm sick of these girls' BS. Now, you're not going to want to miss this because I had a little epiphany.
Okay, Jamie Hayter's got something to say here. We'll get out of here in just a minute. So we're going to have a blood and guts match here. Jamie Hayter calls out for blood and guts. So there's an announcement for you. Maybe we'll get that at Wrestle Dream. Who knows? But anyway, like I said earlier, guys, I appreciate everybody who liked, commented, and shared. We had over 50 viewers tonight. Really, really appreciate all of you. We are done for the night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get this off my head here because I don't need it anymore. I can hear myself. I know I'm talking. So on the way out the door tonight, I just want y'all to say it has been a pleasure for the show tonight, and I really appreciate everybody that showed up. But we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Closing comments, same as every week. Hug those people you love just a little bit tighter because you never know. You never know. But it being what it's been, we're going to get out of here, and I want to say goodnight, God bless, and goodnight, America, wherever you are. We will see you on Wednesday. Take care.